Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So this is my last semester in my masters, but I'm going to take you through everything that I do to get oriented to the last semester. This time, as you must have already seen in one of my previous vlogs, I have placements. So I have 2 days of placements, 2 days of classes and 1 day off. I can already predict that it's going to be super hectic, but I am pumped. I am very pumped. So many of my friends graduated the last week. Until then I was feeling a little bit of like, oh my god, this is my last semester. I need to make the most out of it. So a part of me wants to complete it and see what's in store after that, but a part of me also wants to stick to this routine. So it's just, I don't know, I think this is what is called being overwhelmed. Anyways, so this vlog is going to contain a mix of things. Number one, starting from Monday, I have a lot of O-Week events that APS is hosting. Before that, I'm going to set up my Notion page. I'm going to set up my timetable digitally and physically. And once uni starts, the first week, I think the first day of uni, my portal will open to all the courses. So I will write down all my assignments. So this time we're doing something really nice in APS, and it's an initiative called Postgrad Buddy Help Desk. In this, we're actually making like a guide for postgrad students that they can access, and they basically like what's up with the university, where to access good food, where to get like good library spots. Basically, it's like a survival guide, like a postgrad survival guide. So I'm super glad to be executing that. But for that, I need to finish my Canva post first. I have to send it by tonight because we are printing it over the weekend. So that is why I made my lychee chai over here. I will take you guys through everything, but it's going to be a super productive, super easy, and something that you can get yourself oriented to. Kind of like a reset vlog, but also like just being ready for the semester. So let's get started with the video. Guys, so I just got back home from a cute little solo date. I went to the Brisbane library and I was reading this book. I am halfway through. I am in the 13th chapter, but I quickly wanted to show you guys everything that I got, because ended up getting some cute things that was not expected. So first I went to Daiso and I got this cute little sticker. I'm gonna use it for my journal as well as for my books. But yeah, I really like these shades. Like, these are the pastel shades, and I feel like only Daiso, some other Asian stationery shops have these pastel shades, because in regular shops it's always the bright neon teas, and I have loads of them already, so I kind of don't want those colors anymore. The second thing that I picked up in the same color palette is these 3 highlighters. Oh, this is darker than I thought. Okay, for some reason the swatches were a scam. So this is literally a blue marker, though it looks very grey to me, and these swatches are such a scam because they are definitely not light colors and they will be horrible if I highlighted my books. The other thing that I got, this is like a soy sauce tray. The next set of unnecessary things, but I convinced myself that was necessary, was this, because this is like a bowl plate and I've been wanting to get something like this for quite some time now. It lets you have a lot of other things, so I usually only eat out of a bowl and not a plate, because I feel like plate I can tend to spill it outside when I'm eating, because I eat in my bed most of the time. So this is actually technically a necessary purchase, but the unnecessary purchase comes with this cute mug. This I got it off Target for $5. Something else that I picked up is dishwashing liquid. Nothing too fancy about it. I'm done with my dishwashing soap, so I just got another one. I ended up getting like a cycle pump, because if my cycle runs out of air, do you see air? The last thing that I picked up is this book by Frida McFadden. This is going to be my first book of hers. So my friend Benita suggested I try out this book because she absolutely loves thrillers. And so I was like, okay, you know what? Let me give this book the first try. So Never Lie is going to be my first ever Frida McFadden book. Let me know if this is a book that you really like. But yeah, that is pretty much the cute little haul for today. Hi guys, good morning. It's a day 2 of O Week, but I quickly wanted to come and tell you guys about what O Week really is all about, because I know a lot of my viewers here are from India. The fact that I was talking about O Week earlier in my video must have left you confused. I think in India, I had like orientation week or whatever, but then they kind of started taking classes anyway. First 2 days or something, they just took us on campus tours and all that. I think that's what happens in India. But here, O Week is a huge thing. So much activities take place at the university. It has both undergrads and postgrads entering a new semester, and various clubs, organizations, everything has their own set of events. And I'm part of the postgrad union, so we actually have quite a bit of events focused on postgrad life alone, where the rest of the university offers, events mostly for like, it's a mix, like anyone can attend. But the next thing we have is the Brisbane City tour. So we are waiting for it to be very exciting, because a lot of people are new to Brisbane. Even if they're not new to Australia, they might be new to Brisbane. So this is the perfect time to go around the city. And I'm getting to revisit the city as well, because city is the favorite part. That is pretty much about O Week. I'm going to get ready completely. I'm going to eat my breakfast and then head out of the door and see you in the Brisbane City tour. I don't know how many clips I'll be adding, but yeah. So finally, my course profile has opened up for this semester. I kind of went through it to see if there are any overlapping deadlines, and there's doesn't seem to be one. However, I was a little bit surprised to see assignments in placement, which I for some reason thought there won't be any, and I just thought there was going to be a final report. But there's 5 submissions to be done, like one in-person presentation as well, about the timetable, and doing a digital version as well as a physical version up on my calendar right here. So yeah, let's get started. So guys, I made the most impulse purchase. I went there and I actually went with the mindset to get the matcha green, which was the 11th gen. But then after I went there, I realized it was too small. It was probably the size of my palm, if I'm not wrong. But I felt like this is bigger, and if I'm gonna get one, it should be like a proper one. And this was also like waterproof, which was another thing that I felt like was a good thing. And also I can adjust the lighting of this. So let's do the unboxing. Hey, open my brother. Is the Kindle, and this is just, I think, the manual for the background. C-type basic charger. So this is my exported calendar. I kind of like exported everything into Outlook because I wanted it to all be in the same place. Usually all my APS events and everything else comes up in Outlook for me. So I just thought that it makes more sense to have everything exported in Outlook. So this is my main course timetable as such, and these are all the events that for APS. These green coded ones are my assignments. I only have two courses opened as of now, so I only imported all the assignments over there. So basically the only other thing that I have pending is to start up a Notion page, which is very simple. I did it last time. I'm just going to use the same template. I'm not going to try and make it super aesthetic, but more functional and very minimal. But the next book that I've started right now is Never Lie, and I'm 9 chapters into this book. I started it last night. I'm also reading it on my Kindle. I feel like I'm able to read it way faster in Kindle than in the book for some reason, but I'm absolutely enjoying it, and I feel like thriller is my genre at this phase of life, and I'm absolutely loving it thanks to the previous book that I read that got me into it, and I'm in that mood. Like, I just feel like there's more story into it, there's more twists into it, and it's just very gripping. I don't feel bored. Pretty much today we're just gonna read and chill and rest. First, I downloaded an image of Pinterest and then I added it. Usually I have like a quote as well, but this time I just thought this is a very cute Ghibli style picture that I actually liked. Then I added an emoji over here, which is the rocket emoji. But the main part over here is the first 3 pages. So I kind of like opened a new page altogether. So when you click the page, you have like an entire page here. Over here, I usually add another page with like week 1, and then I put the title over here. So this is how I ideally work. This is what I ideally do. So when you click placement, so this is how it is, like every week schedule will be up. All the notes, every week's notes will be here, so I just have to click and look at it. The second thing that I've done is have an assignment tracker. This, I actually downloaded it in my previous notes where it was like an inbuilt template, and I actually really liked how it worked. So this is what I've just made this very manually. It's just a 5-row 4-column table. I could be messing this up. It could be the reverse one. Anyways, yes, I've just done that, and I've added the course work, and then I kind of chose green and pink. Kind of matches with the vibe as well. So then I just added all the due dates. I had added a type, so I do not know what type of assignment it is. I'll only know later. So then, like, progress I've made. I mean, I can keep editing the progress. Like, it's very easy. Like, I think anyone can do this. I am honestly super happy with how I spent the entire day. I basically did nothing. I was just reading the book, and whenever I go and sit in this corner of my room, it's kind of like dark, so I switched to my Kindle, but then otherwise I'm reading it in the book. So if you can see, I am actually okay. I actually read more pages. I haven't put a bookmark in this because I was reading it in my Kindle, but I'm 50% done with the book because it's so gripping. I'm so glad I started reading this book. Like, I don't want to keep the book down. So pretty much we are done with the last day of holidays. Tomorrow uni starts, and that's gonna be a whole different vlog. But yeah, thank you so much for coming with me through all of this. Let's do this one last time. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.